too long since my last confession. I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality. Of right and wrong. Good and evil.
Don't say his name. Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done. You think this is still back here?
I'm not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
Damn, that's gonna be freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. Damn, that's gonna be freaking awesome. Damn. Get when that shit comes out. Yeah. April 10th this year. March, April. 2 months away. And the best thing about this is that we don't have to wait like every week, like on TV. All the episodes will be released at once on Netflix. You watch whenever you want. It's the best freaking part. You can really watch them back to back and read every episode or every couple episodes or so. Watch them over and over again if I want. Yeah, I gotta watch that again.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been too long since my last confession. I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality. Of right and wrong. Good and evil.
Don't say his name. Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done. You think this is still back here?
I'm not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
Well, let's just say Marvel got the rights back to Daredevil just in time. Lord knows what was it, Regency or something would have done if they still had the movie rights. Yeah. But yeah. So we got our first teaser trailer for Daredevil. And that looks freaking awesome. So we got Matt Murdock narrating and all that. He's got his first costume. This is a black costume with the face thingy. Like Batman. Just the guy's blind, so like when people thinking he's gonna have the red costume right away, guess again. Every other superhero out there goes through their rough draft costume. Spider-Man, Batman, I don't know about Superman, but Wolverine has tons of costumes. Daredevil has tons of costumes. Hell, the Hulk has been gray first, remember? So, yeah, this looks freaking awesome. I would watch it again, honestly. This will be a third time around watching this.
been too long since my last confession. I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality. Of right and wrong. Good and evil.
Don't say his name. Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done. You son of a thing that is still back. Yes.
I'm not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
Damn. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make my city a better place. Damn. April 10th cannot come soon enough. Let me tell you. If you're joining me live, I just started the video a couple of minutes ago. I watched the trailer 3 times by now. 3 times. It's that good. To say I'm disappointed, I was disappointed in the original Daredevil film. It's an understatement, but let's just say that Marvel got the rights back just in time. Because now, to really go all out with this character, doing the way he's supposed to be done, he should have been done from the beginning. Gonna have the freaking Kingpin. I'm not sure about Bullseye. Hopefully, Electro will be there. I want him to go all out with this character, make him the way he was in the freaking comic books. What he's supposed to be. Let's see, Fusion name. Let's see if Daredevil was in this book. I'll report back. There we go. Vigilantes and Lawmen. Here's a picture of my main man, Matt Murdock. Next to a moonbeam over there. Kristen Electric can be in the show. Can't be Jennifer Garner, but you know. Of course, I think better than that movie. In Daredevil Origin, it says, in the early 1960s, Marvel stories often tried to devise rationales for the hero's costumes. Yeah, remember his first costume? Yellow and red? Not his best colors. Of course, I think red is more of my color than his. It says right here in the bottom paragraph, Matt's transformation into a daredevil occurred when he nobly rescued a native blind man from certain death, only to be blinded himself. Just as Odin, the Norse mythology, gained wisdom by sacrificing an eye, Matt Murdock exchanged his normal sight for a superhuman means of visualizing the world around him. That's another thing, that trailer, they kind of hinted at how he's going to use his senses. It's not going to be the whole radar thing like in the movie, where everything goes all blue and red and stuff. I think it's going to be more of a realistic take, because no one sees red and blue when they're blind. You don't see anything, actually. He's like superhuman senses, so you gotta do it somehow, but, you know. Daredevil in the beginning. In 1964, Stanley and artist Bill Evernett created the first and foremost of Marvel's superheroes without superpowers that can be used for combat. Daredevil, the man without fear. Actually, Daredevil does have superpowers of a sort. He is a blind man whose other senses have been heightened to superhuman ability. These abilities enable him to sense the whereabouts of his opponents. But apart from them, he is an ordinary man, no stronger or more agile than a real-life athlete who can make himself. Goes into a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Something interesting. I think this took some of this for the Netflix show. Matt's plans for himself were nearly wrecked when one day he saw an old man, an old blind man dressed ominously in black, walk out in front of an oncoming truck transporting radioactive waste. This is basically the accident that gives him his abilities, makes him blind. Radioactive waste. It's probably one of the good parts of that movie from back in the day, but then again, there's not many good scenes in that movie after all. If you really want to watch a good Daredevil film, watch the extended version, the director's cut. And that is pretty good. The theater release, not so much. This is what I have this book here. No. Anyone else think the Stilt Man is going to make an appearance in this show? That should be good for laughs. And now, if Marvel gets the rights back to Spidey, can you imagine a Spider-Man show on Netflix? I lose my mind. Goes without saying, of course, but I lose my mind. I mean, this trailer itself is just insane. Insanely good. I'm more excited for this Netflix show than I am about Age of Ultron, honestly. Age of Ultron is like, it's going to be another friggin' Tony Stark show. I don't really think about it. It would be pretty sick if Spidey had a cameo on the Daredevil show, because they're kind of friends, I guess. I guess it depends on if you read Ultimate or 616. But they're kind of friends and they kind of aren't, so. In the original comics, man, Murdoch was trained by a man named Stick, a dude in a janitor suit or something. Here it is right here, Stick. One influence on Miller's Daredevil was his fascination with certain aspects of Japanese culture, notably the martial arts. Daredevil's mentor, Stick, was a blind old man with ninja skills who had developed his own radar sense without the benefit of Matt's radioactive accident. Stick was Matt's surrogate father in his secret life as a youth, the one who trained him in the use of both his superhuman senses and his fighting abilities. He served the role of sensei, but a particularly American version, a cranky old man who hung out in Manhattan pool halls, forever verbally abusing his pupil and even hitting him with his long stick, when he performed below Stick standards. It's funny. So it looks like Daredevil is indeed the opposite of Batman. So he wasn't trained or raised how cool. Kingpin. Man, this is the part where I wish Michael Clark Duncan was still around, because he was a great Kingpin. Say what you will about the movie, but he was a great Kingpin. The director's cut had a little too much of that weird stuff with him killing that dude in his office or something. Like, we already know he's the bad guy. Why do you gotta show us this crap for? that showdown with Matt and Kingpin was freaking awesome at the end. I'll tell you that. At least. Says the principal villain of Daredevil's world was the creation of Lee and Romita, borrowed from Spider-Man, the Kingpin, who until then had seemed almost as realistic as Dr. Octopus. Yeah, Kingpin's so much of a threat. If he sits on you, you're done. Oh, beep beep, wide low coming through. He was a blustering, virtually spiritually shaped crime lord. Like basically the descendant of Jabba the freaking Hutt. Who hurled himself into hand-to-hand combat with Spider-Man, as if he were yet another bad guy in tights. I don't know about hand-to-hand combat, but I definitely fought him in the pirating contest. I still beat him. I don't know if there's really been a version of Kingpin that's been like slimmer. Hopefully there'll be a different version of that in the Netflix show. And was often shown engaging in workouts, easily overpowering his sparring partners. So basically they're saying that most of Kingpin's body isn't muscle, it's muscle and fat. Like, I'm hearing rumors that I'm not going to have Bullseye in this show. I'm like, Bullseye's kind of his arch enemy. I'm not going to make a Daredevil show without Bullseye or Elektra. Hopefully they'll show up later in the series, but from what I'm hearing, it's a no-go for those two. Which will be interesting. Maybe this first season will focus on his origins. Then we can introduce them over time. But I'll be pretty okay with that. Because Elektra is a pretty core character in the Daredevil mythology. Anyone who reads comic books knows that. Like, Daredevil and Elektra is like Spider-Man and Mary Jane, or Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul. It's the same thing. Clark Kent, Lois Lane, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. Made a run. I like to see her classic costume on screen. I don't know how that would work. TV budget looks like they're doing pretty good for this show so far. It seems like some of these pictures I'm looking at took straight from the comics, from the movie back in the day. I think it was 2005 that one came out with Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Who back then said he would never play a superhero again. Now look at his ass. It's freaking Batman. Guess if throw enough money at someone, they'll change their mind. Yeah, a lot of nods to the comics. Now I think about it. As much as people, including myself, dislike the Daredevil film, there's a lot of nods to the comic books from that movie. Although I draw the line at the Elektra spinoff. That was horrible. See here, look. Here's his original costume. One of the original ones, right there. Black one he's used in the trailer. Yeah. It says right below the picture, Matt Murdock as a grim vigilante on his way to assuming the person of Daredevil. So this is based on Miller's take on the character, and we'll all be fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Perfectly fine with it. Like, hair looks freaking awesome. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube now. You can check it out for yourself. Unfortunately, I can't really show it because, YouTube is always, looking down this and that. I don't want to take a chance. So you check it on YouTube. See it for yourself. Go watch it one more time.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been too long since my last confession. I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality. Of right and wrong. Good and evil.
Don't say his name. Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done. Do something that feels like this.
I'm not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
It also looks like it's going to be a crime drama. If you're going to do a crime drama with Daredevil, this is the way to do it. Kind of what other shows on TV were like this. If more shows came on Netflix, just in general, more people will probably watch them because everyone's got a busy schedule these days. No one's got the time to sit down for like 2 hours a day to watch television. It's just not. It's not possible unless you're like a little kid or something. It's not possible. Yeah, I'd rather be making money than sitting down on my ass watching TV all day, honestly. And other reasons. The day I looks awesome, man. Thank you, Marvel. Now, if they can get back to the rest of Spider-Man, I'll be a happy kid.